Chaos broke out at an Israeli military base holding Palestinian detainees on Monday, as far-right ultranationalist demonstrators rallied after 9 reservists were arrested in connection to allegation of abuse, rape, and torture of Palestinian prisoners captured during the Gaza war. The crowd gathered outside the P3m3rkosa base in southern Israel and at some point broke through the gates. Among them were politicians of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's far-right coalition. Angry crowd came out in support of the arrested soldiers, chanting death to Arabs in Hebrew.
We will not let this disgrace continue. We will not let our fighters to be hunted by this reckless attorney's office. People who for 9 months are fighting for us, keeping us safe. People that on October 7, while no one functioned, they did and went to the battlefield.
The army withdrew some of its forces from Gaza to manage the unrest. This as the Israeli military chief of staff skipped discussions on a possible offensive on Hezbollah to deal with the infiltration. Israeli leaders were quick to issue statements of condemnation. The head of the opposition described the situation as an existential threat to Israel. In a post on the social media platform X, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant called the storming of the military base a serious event that seriously harms Israeli democracy and plays into the hands of our enemy during war. The detained soldiers were later transferred to Beit Lead military camp in central Israel. And in an unprecedented scene, dozens of protesters gathered outside the camp broke through the gate. Some of them wore Israeli army uniforms and face masks and carried weapons.
The soldiers in this country are a consensus. If they touch our soldiers, we'll build a shield wall. The people will rise up against the government, be it left or right or whatever.
Freed Palestinian prisoners recall horrific stories from their incarceration of being beaten, denied medical care, and made to kneel handcuffed and blindfolded for days.
We have left, but we call on you to get the rest out. There are people who are dying. There are people who say that their families assume they are dead. People are dying, suffering which you cannot imagine unless you experience it.
Nobody.
Here I come.
Oh.
Here I come.
Oh.